I'm sure you've seen that before, or maybe you even done it. Well, we don't want to do that anymore. We want to talk about torquing some wheel lug nuts, either with some torque sticks or a torque wrench on today's tech video. Now, putting wheels on, you don't want to use an impact gun. Not a good idea. Why? Well, you're changing the torque specifications and you may warp a rotor, which eventually leads to disc thick variation and pedal pulsation and all kinds of other issues. Today, it's really important, especially with the rims and the alloys and the metals, to go ahead and torque your wheel properly. We're going to look at two methods. We're going to look at torque limiting adapters, which are currently referred to as torque sticks, and using a regular torque wrench. But first you have to find your specifications and your pattern, depending on your wheel lug nuts. You got a 4-wheel lug nut, you're just going to go across in a star, whether it's 5 or 6. Just make sure you're crossing back and forth so you can distribute that torque evenly. Now the first one, it's nothing more than a torque wrench. You can go down to a torque wrench, you can get the specifications. I got this one set a little light just to show you how it works, because you may have to put the car on the ground or have a friend hit the brakes, or the wheel is going to spin if it's up in the air. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to start in a pattern, and when it clicks, you can hear that click, I know I'm there. And I'm just going to go around in the pattern. I'm going to go in a star pattern. And once I do that, they're all going to click. I know that that wheel's secure first and foremost, and I know that it's torqued properly, so I don't do any damage to my rotor or any of my brake system in there. That's a torque wrench. Now you can use a torque limiting adapter. They're pretty cool. A lot of shops use these, and it's a whole set that looks like this. And what it is, it basically is just a thin piece of metal here in the middle that's going to flex when it gets a specific amount of torque. This one happens to be 100 foot-pounds, so you can use a gun with this one. You can put this on, and you can come over here, you can put it on the lug nut. Now you don't want to put your hand on the actual stick itself, because that'll affect the torque readings, but you can come over and just hit it. You can see it's about where it was. It stops. Same thing. Star pattern. And what that did is got you real close to 100 foot-pounds. If that's what your car calls for, you won't have any problem with the rotors. So no more straight up impact guns when you put wheels on. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook. There's a lot going on over here. Thanks for watching Tech Videos.